Welcome to Studio for Bodywork.
I'm Kristen Wallace, and I'm a certified practitioner of structural integration.
My name is Linda Hall, and I'm a lymphatic massage therapist.
My name is Luann Taft, and I'm a nationally certified massage therapist.
My name is Thomas Rupp. I'm a certified practitioner of structural integration and the owner for Studio for Bodywork.
My name is Vince Hosfield. I am a Chinese medical practitioner. I use acupuncture as well as Chinese herbal remedies to treat a variety of medical conditions.
Studio for Bodywork is not a spa. It is your connection to some of the most amazing hands-on bodywork in the Metro Detroit area. When I was a teenager, I started developing migraine headaches, and there's many reasons for why someone would develop migraine headaches, but and I couldn't get relief from them. So when I was early in my years of college, I actually went to numerous neurologists, and one neurologist said, you know, you're on a lot of medication. I'd like to see you get off that medication. Why don't you try something different? Why don't you go try rolfing? Not only was I standing straight, but I felt great, and I said, you know what, this made such a world of difference for me. I wanted to know how to do this. Structural integration, or rolfing, is really correcting structural problems as a result of bad patterns or long habitual patterns that people develop over their lives, whether due to injury or just repetitive motion.
A lot of times when people come in with pain, it's because their joint space has come compressed. And so if we understand why that joint is becoming compressed, and then through our techniques decompress that structure, the joint space will open up, the person can have increased range of motion, their structure or their posture will be improved, and we have a happy client.
A friend of mine told me about this rolfing experience, and I decided to come in and try and see what would happen. And it's been a few months that I've been here. It's been helping a lot. I'm feeling a lot less numbness in my foot and my leg.
It is the only thing that has relieved my neck pain. I don't have chronic neck pain anymore or chronic back pain anymore.
So what we're really doing is helping someone stand up straight in a field of gravity, actually stand up and move differently, stand differently, and teaching them about their posture, and helping them to maybe work their way out of some of these bad patterns they've developed over years.
Basically, I go throughout your body because the lymph system is throughout your body, hooked up to every organ, every muscle, every skin tissue, and I clear out the lymph nodes that can become congested just from taking medication or having extra fluids or just filled up with toxins. Everyone's a prime candidate for this work. We all are on medications. We've all been on antibiotics, medications that have a lot of heavy side effects. All these things get filtered through the lymph system and through your liver and can get very congested in the old sluggy part of that medication that sits behind. So this is something that is very helpful to people who are just tired and fatigued, whose immune system's down, and they're just, you know, I don't feel like I normally do. Oh, I feel clouded from radiation. This helps work out a lot of the toxins that build up in our body.
The type of massage I do is considered therapeutic massage, which is a different modalities from Swedish massage to deep tissue, and it's designed to fit the individual that comes into the room for what they are expecting. When a person first comes to Studio for Bodywork for massage, I have them fill out a small intake form to get to know some of their issues or their primary reasons for coming here. Once I have that, I take them back to my room and I tell them what to expect and try to make them feel as comfortable as they can for their first time. And hopefully, you know, by the time they're on the table and the work begins, they're more comfortable and relaxed. When a person first gets up after having a massage, they usually feel very elated and very grounded and very energized and different. Their energy level's different, their feelings are different, their posture's different. and they're usually always smiling. I'm just very much involved in what their needs are, whether it's pain, whether it's emotional, or whether it's mental. It rejuvenates your circulatory system, your nervous system, and for many, many reasons today people are stressed out and they find it bound up within their body and their muscle tissues, and working with them to make a difference so they walk out feeling better than they did when they walked in. That's what I love the most.
Acupuncture is a medical modality that aims to restore the balance of the body's qi, as the Chinese call it, or we translate it here in the States as vital life force energy. And it aims to restore that balance and natural flow of energy through the body. So thousands of years ago, the Chinese mapped the body out in a way that energy flows through the body, and when it's flowing smoothly, the body's in harmony and there is no disease and no pain. When that energy gets stuck or starts to flow too fast, then you can get a variety of medical conditions and or pain. Well, I think one of the main misconceptions is that it really, really hurts. Most people feel very little discomfort, if any, when the needle's inserted, and when the needle is finally in its proper depth and place, the client sits and rests and they don't feel it. They're able to actually, most people are able to actually fall asleep and take a nap for about 25-30 minutes as the treatment is going on.
For people who are already receiving traditional Western medical treatments for their chronic medical conditions, the therapies here can support the treatment they're already receiving and be beneficial adjuncts to their traditional therapies.
You know, if you have a fracture, you definitely need to have conventional medicine, and sometimes when, in my case, conventional medicine wasn't quite enough.
But Western science has studied acupuncture and how it has an effect. And what they found is when it's done correctly, that it does cause systemic effects in the body of releasing natural hormones such as natural opioids and natural endorphins in the body, which would make sense on why it'd be very effective for pain as well as helping with stress or stress-related disorders.
The biggest misconception regarding a lot of the alternative therapies is that there's no science to back it up, that there's no studies to actually illustrate the effectiveness of a lot of these techniques. And it's quite contrary. Even a lot of the hospitals in the area are starting to add alternative therapies to their lists of services.
Here they really know your body and they know how everything's connected, and there's that medical knowledge there.
You don't necessarily have to go the drug route or maybe the surgery route, or there's opportunities that people haven't even experienced yet, and those are what we're offering.
I didn't really want to have the surgical procedure done, and I had 50% in the camp saying go ahead and have surgery and 50 saying try this first, and I'm so glad that I did this.
It's an incredible transformation that happens when people go through this process. They get this sense of freedom, and the most common thing they say coming off the table is that they should have done this years ago.